Lesson 15, Part 1, Introduction to Moods. A finite verb is a verb that is acting as a verb in the sentence, not as a participle or an infinitive. So far, everything we have done with finite verbs has been in the indicative mood. Now we will learn the subjunctive mood. Mood communicates a verb's relationship to reality. There are 4 moods in Greek: the indicative, subjunctive, optative, and imperative. We have the same ones in English, except we don't have optative. The indicative deals with actuality, and the subjunctive, imperative, and optative moods deal with potentiality. In the indicative mood, everything that is stated as a fact. Whether or not it actually is fact does not matter. The point is that the speaker is presenting it as a fact, not as a potentiality or something that could possibly happen. For example, the sky is blue. This is a fact. The sky is red. This is stated as a fact, even though it is wrong. Is the sky blue? Is asking a question, but it's a question about reality, not about what may or may not happen at some future point in time. The indicative mood can also be used for fiction, for lies, for joking, for sarcasm, and for exaggeration. But the main point is that the idea is presented as if it is a fact. Now contrast that to the other 3 moods, the subjunctive, imperative, and optative, which we can collectively call the oblique moods. The subjunctive presents what may happen, but what is uncertain, often an if statement. Now, watch out for the difference here. Talking about the future in the indicative is this will happen. It's presented as a fact. But this here, the subjunctive, is something that may or may not happen in the future, or in the past even. The optative expresses what is possible, but what is extremely unlikely to happen, sort of like a wish that you think probably never will come to pass. The imperative presents what is possible if someone else decides to make it happen, a command. If the sky is blue, it is not raining, subjunctive. This gives a potentiality. If at any point in time the sky is blue, we're not stating that it actually is happening or that it is definitely happening in the future, just like this may or may not happen. If the sky is red at morning, there will be bad weather. Again, it's a potentiality. Oh, that someone would help me is an example of optative. Now, we don't really have this as a separate mood in English. You can see here there's a helping verb, and there's the way that it's phrased with the exclamation point and the O at the beginning and the that randomly in there is giving this idea of this wish that we think might never happen, but oh, we wish it would. That's the idea of optative. God bless you is optative. Now in English, this is sort of like an imperative that's a third person, but we don't really have those either. Really what it used to be is may God bless you. And that would be a wish that is being expressed for someone, which is, again, very close to an imperative in English. This is really the only case that we have where that happens is with the word bless. Now here's a true imperative: go outside or close the door. In all 6 of these examples here, nothing is being stated as a fact or as a lie. There's no sarcasm or questions. These are all talking about actions that may or may not happen. The tense of a subjunctive verb does not refer to when the action happens, since a subjunctive by definition has not happened yet. It is only potential action. For most subjunctives, we will use may to translate, and sometimes might. So summary: mood communicates a verb's relationship to reality. There are 4 moods in Greek: the indicative, subjunctive, optative, and imperative. The indicative deals with actuality. The subjunctive, imperative, and optative moods deal with potentiality. The subjunctive presents what may happen, but what is uncertain, often an if statement. The tense of a subjunctive verb does not refer to when the action happens.